Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at our preschool and daycare supplies that we store outside of our playroom. So we do all of our preschool in the living room and in the dining room at the table. So on the wall we have our letter book that we go through, and it has songs that go with it. And then moving over here is our closet. So this is in our living room. And we have these curtains so that we can close it on the weekend and not actually have to see any of this stuff. In the middle, everyone has a cubby. We used Gorilla Tape and a chalk marker to put their names on it so it's easy to erase and change if we need to. So clothes on this side, and then they store their shoes on this side. Unless they bring big rubber boots, then we put them outside. Our smocks for all of our art supplies, bibs for the little ones. That's how we store shoes and clothes, extra clothes that stay here, and then backpacks, bags, anything like that. Coats go outside on hooks. Up here we have all of our books that we use. So if you watched our other video that has our playroom, we have books in there that are accessible to them all the time, but these are our more themed ones. So we have Biscuit, our mascot, for the year. So all of those books, animals, space, transportation. Christmas books are out right now, and the winter books are out right now in our dining room. These are the books that I want to monitor more and make sure that they're not getting ruined or damaged by some of the littler kids. We have our letter books up here, so every time we do a letter we can go through and pull out the book. Summer, fall, Halloween, and all of these ones, bugs, space, spring, different ones. Down here are some of our supplies that we use more on a daily basis, so they're out where everyone can get to them. Lacing, letters. This is kind of like a Tetris puzzle, so it's really good for any age. Numbers, all sorts of different self-correcting puzzles. Our counting cubes, our little scale so we can weigh different things. We were doing green and yellow and then using these for counting with the younger toddlers. These are currently empty. Down here we have trays to work on different things so we can sort colors. They like to do the rocks with Play-Doh. Sometimes we put sand in it. These are just little erasers that we also use for counting. Our magnetiles, these are one of our favorite things. Some music supplies. There's these little frogs in here that I got in Hawaii. And you take a little piece of wood and you rub it on there and it makes noise. They like those. Down here's our stamps. Some word puzzles and shape puzzles, another little scale, and then a game for the bigger kids. Underneath we have all our different puzzles and our building block set, so they can just come over and take these out and then use them and put them back. On this side we store our glue up higher. Those are just papers and calendar things. And then right here we have some popsicle sticks for crafts. These are all their folders, so when they enroll, we give everyone a folder, put all their information in it, and then I can keep adding to it, like the first time they write their name, or just different information or things that I think might be special for the parents. And then when they leave the daycare, which generally they're here from birth until about 10, when they leave, then they take this with them and it has all sorts of information in it. I also document sometimes in there, if somebody learned a new word or they did something new, or maybe some concerns I have. So it's just keep everyone in there and all their contact information. Paint, glue, more paint, and then all our paper, color books, lots of craft supplies, different things that we're working on, note cards, stickers. These are their little mailboxes, so all their crafts they store in here. Anything they make, then we can send it home. Sometimes they go home daily, sometimes we don't remember, and then they're here over the weekend. Printer paper, Play-Doh, our little Play-Doh trays. I love these. They came from the dollar store, so I can put the Play-Doh here and some cutters here. Oops. And then they each have their own little space to work. More popsicle sticks. I'm not sure how we ended up with so many. Coffee filters, and then a grandma gave us these little paint samples. So we use those for different crafts. Our trays that we put the different activities on so everyone knows where their workspace is. And then all of our dry erase books and cards. These ones are numbers and words that they can trace and practice, and then we just wipe them off and reuse them. So that's our preschool closet. And then on the weekend, we'll just close these up and they match the curtains in our living room. And all this stuff, when we use it, we either take it to the table in the dining room or we do it on the rug in the living room. So in here is our preschool and daycare drawer. So we have all of our pens, all of our paintbrushes, crayons, all separated out. These are for paint. This one's more mine. It has pens, pencils, my chalk marker that we used to write their names on their cubbies. And then this one is actually locked just because it doubles as kind of a junk drawer in the back. But it has our scissors, our daubers, more pencils, glitter glue, permanent marker, don't want anyone to get a hold of that, paint, and tape, chalk, just any extra supplies we might need. And this one over here that's not locked, they are allowed to get in and just use whatever they want when they want to color, or if they feel like doing some sort of art project. And then we also bring these out when we are going to do a craft. So this is how we store our preschool